Hello there, Big Benedict here. We're playing Dark Souls 3 on New Game Plus 7 difficulty. This is my guide and walkthrough. So, for the first night here, we're going to pull his aggro with an arrow. And the last time I did this guide, I was not aware, until I had practiced a little bit more on these guys, that you can actually parry the dash of the ones with the spear. And for me personally, I was not clicking the parry button until it was a little too late. So when I started to press the button a little bit more quickly, I was able to get the parry on that dash. But that's just me personally, and it might vary from one person to the next. And oh man, when they stagger you like that, you're fucked. But we're gonna back off a little bit and let our stamina regenerate and get in some parries here again. And if you look up and to the right, there's a knight over there patrolling, and he's an enemy with red eyes, and I don't know exactly what it is, but they have more of an intimidation factor to them because they hit a little bit more hard, just harder hitting enemies. And I think you might get some kind of a specialty item as a random drop from these guys, but I'm not quite certain. Very similar movesets, they just hit harder. And it's funny because just adding one little touch like glowing eyes, sort of like the way the satyrs, their eyes, they had that shifting kind of a redness to them in the earlier God of Wars anyway. That's sort of a trailing effect where it's kind of an illusion where the eyes move. Just adding one thing like that, it can foster so much intimidation in you. It's kind of remarkable. And I still think this is an underused area. I just wish it was a little bit bigger. So anyway, we're gonna head on over this way and pick up the giant's coal. And I will be including the fight with the spider, with the cursed spider, because I just so happened to not get killed on him. Okay, so Aldrich is coming up, the Devourer of Gods, and I haven't fought him yet, but I'm not worried about him. But maybe I should be. Anyway, sticking to this side is a little bit smarter, just because these deacons, they're all grouped onto the right side of the room, even though they can still get in hits, those bastards. And the spider's actually hanging from the ceiling, if I'm not mistaken. And in a second, you're going to see me pause here, because I was just going to end the video here and just resign myself to getting slaughtered here. But I've become someone who is getting slaughtered to somebody who's slaughtering folks, and who knows, you know? Maybe the tables can turn sometimes, but you honestly don't see all the failures. It's just something where all this footage is ending up on the cutting room floor. And speaking of the floor, this guy's gonna get his ass kicked pretty soon. There you go, there's some fire for you, fucker.